Okay, here we go, and we're in. What's going on, everybody? You are now tapped into the Trell Count podcast. It's your boy, the handsome heel Trell, streaming live from LA, and I got my boy Jacob Winnie in Detroit out there trapped in the snow, man. What's going on out there, man?
Not much. Just try to stay warm, man. What's going on?
Yeah, man, you already know, man. Hey, man, what's going on with the NFL, man? Look, we gotta. Hey, look, already know I'm gonna say something about them New England Patriots for all y'all.
Congrats, man. Congrats. I can't even hate.
Hey, look, man, for everybody that don't know, man, I'm a diehard Patriot fan, man. You can't tell me nothing about them Pats. Well, you can't tell me nothing about Drake, May, Brady.
No, got Drake
You
May
can't
looking like a
tell me
superstar
nothing.
already.
You can't tell me nothing, man. We got the haters out here talking about the schedule. First of all, man, this is the NFL. These are pro players. You can't control who you play. These are some of the best in the world, So if you saying the schedule's so easy, I challenge anybody watching right now. Why don't you put together, a team and go play them, and you let me know how easy it is. You know what I'm
Right?
saying? It's so easy. It's so easy. You go do it. You know what I mean? So I don't want to hear that. And then excuses. The schedule. Then they said we was only going to win so many games. We won those games. Then we get to the playoffs. They talk about, oh, but you ain't going to beat the Texans. Then we beat them. Then before that, the Chargers, we beat them. Then they tried to hang their hat on Bo Nix. He broke his ankle because he made a glass. So he out. Then you tried to say, you know what I'm saying? All this, you know what I mean? So every time it's an excuse. And now here we are again. We're talking about, it's all I keep hearing about Seattle's defense. I keep hearing about that. But the thing is, you got to realize, man, that Mike V and the squad, what they do is how we play. Because everybody's like, oh, you guys only put up, 10 points. That's all that was needed. That's all that was needed.
Right?
You know what I'm
Got
saying?
to win.
Game, you got a blizzard coming out there. You know what I mean? And you can't see shit anyway, right? And so now it's like Mike is like, hey, look, these guys can't score. You know what I'm saying? We got this, play situational football. That's what we do. Everybody, even today, I was listening to the Nightcap podcast with Shannon Sharp, and they was talking about how they picked the Seahawks to win because they have a more explosive offense. But we can actually match that if we need to. You've
Yep.
seen games. You've seen games where
You
okay,
can
hey,
put up them numbers. Drake May can put up them numbers.
right. If you want to make this a shootout, then we can do that. We can go to Stephon Diggs. You know what I'm saying? We can go to Booty. We can go to all those guys. You know what I'm saying? So we can do that. But that's not needed every game. It's like, okay, hey, we're gonna play our style of ball, and it's not always gonna be like that. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
smart
that's
football. Hold on to that ball.
we're gonna find out. So if they want to make this next Sunday, if they want to make this a shootout, we can do that. We can do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. So we're gonna find out. And Sam Darnold gonna find out. It ain't like we beat him before with the Jets. You know what I'm saying? But even though he stepped up, you know what I mean, and everything like that, but we're gonna find out. And I feel like now, no question, without a doubt, I feel like Drake May for MVP. No doubt. No
No,
doubt.
yeah,
You know what I'm
easily.
saying? Even though everybody say Stafford, but look, Stafford got sent home. Stafford and Cancun. You know what I'm saying? Stafford and Cancun. Stafford and Cancun. So here's the thing, especially if Drake May win the Super Bowl, come on, bro, that's MVP.
Yeah,
Come on.
hands down, easy.
That's MVP, man. Come on, because he was already in the conversation. And I'll admit, Matt Stafford was leading, a little bit out with the stats. But now, come on, you already got sent home. And then Drake may win a Super Bowl. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give it to him. But anyway, man, and then, shout out to them Seahawks, though. They did their thing. The Rams
Yeah.
fan, I'm out here in LA, though.
That was a hell of a game, too, though, man. Shit.
I'm out here in LA, man. The Rams fans can get a little bit annoying, man. So, they was kind of quiet today. Traffic was light. You know what I'm saying? They stayed home today. So it was easy getting around the city. You didn't really hear too much noise. So, Super Bowl party's going to be a little bit cheaper to get into now because Rams family trying to go to that. You know what I mean? So I was like, yo, I need y'all to win just so, it's easy for me to get into the parties around here. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need y'all to do. I need I'm saying it ain't no thing. It ain't no thing. So we gonna see what's going on with that. But anyway, bro. So was it UFC 324?
Man, what a fucking card.
So what's going on, man? So your boy Derek Lewis, man, what's going on? What happened?
You know what he do? Sometime he show up, sometime he don't. He gets paid either way.
Dang.
That
Yeah,
man, he's done it what 3 times now. He did it in Houston in his hometown. Just quit middle of the fight. He did it this time. I swear he's done it once. Well, yeah, he did it with when he fought Nagano,
yeah, yeah.
the worst fight in UFC history.
And then of course it was the first UFC event that was on Paramount with this Paramount deal. I didn't really know how that was gonna go, but obviously the biggest, I mean, at least for the consumer, the biggest pro, I guess, is the fact that I'm not paying $100 for
Yeah,
a UFC event, and then I'm not having to go out to a bar. I'm not having to go, try to, fight for my life on illegal stream platforms or whatever. You know what I mean? So now I get legally. I did not just say that on YouTube Live. You know what I'm saying?
no, no, not at all, man.
But
Allegedly,
I
allegedly.
can confirm or deny if I legally streamed any UFC events. But if I did, I don't have to anymore, right?
Nope.
So that's one thing that I don't have to worry about anymore. And then also the multi-view thing. Did you check that out? Did you see
I
that?
checked it out for a second in the main event. I
But
don't know. It was just. It looked like the same. They were using the same. They need more dynamic camera angles, if anything.
yeah, because
They were
pretty much
too
I
close.
thought it was going to be different angles of the fight, but then it was like
Yeah.
it was just pictures of, well, not pictures, but like it was video feeds of like the production crew.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But it still looked like it was something different though.
It's a work in progress. Still, you
Yeah,
could
it's
tell.
something different. It's something different. And then Dana White was also on another podcast, and he was talking about how his crew has already been out to the White House,
Yeah,
and
he said that's his next. That's the only thing on his mind.
that's crazy though. How
That
he feel
card's.
about that?
Yeah. What? 5, 6 months away still? No, 4.
That's crazy, bro. So
Yeah,
how
it's
we
gonna be
feel about
nuts.
that? Imagine you're a fighter, and I think they said, well, I heard that they were going to be walking through like the Oval Office or something. I don't know if that's true or something, but they were talking about.
Yeah, I don't. Who knows?
That's what I heard.
Who knows?
Imagine the Oval Office is transforming into like a whole entrance. I don't know how that's even going to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then imagine buying a ticket to that. Like security's got to be crazy.
Oh yeah, you ain't gonna be nobody gonna be. It's just gonna be invite only. I bet.
Yeah, I don't
Ain't
think
nobody gonna be buying tickets to that.
to that. Yeah, no, it's gonna be like a bunch of celebrities there and
Yep.
stuff like
Invite
that.
only. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I mean,
It's gonna be wild.
crazy, man. That's crazy. Thinking about it. That's gonna be crazy, bro. And so yeah, but good on them, man. They're making their money and doing that, and then they're having one next weekend, right, back to back. And then
Yep.
of course, what was the
Mo.
man? Boy, man, I'm kind of upset though, man. My boy Patty the Batty, man. I'm glad I didn't bet on his ass. I was about to bet on him, and then something told me to hold on.
Everybody mad at him. He ain't losing nothing in that fight.
Well,
That
no,
man came out looking.
bad because they lost money.
But who cares? That man.
Hey,
That's why you don't. You gotta stay away from it. You don't bet on. I don't bet on fights. You know me. I like the casino. I like gambling. I don't mess with none of that.
man,
Anybody can win any day.
I'm just like, man, and then but dang, man, that Gaethje. But I feel like Gaethje, I wouldn't say he fights dirty, but I feel like, what's a good way to say it? I feel like he's a manipulator when he's in there.
He took advantage of the opportunities.
You know what I mean? Like
He took advantage of the. I don't think he did that shit on purpose, but he ain't pulled back when he did it. He took advantage of the opportunities, is what that man did.
Yeah, man, and then he went back to his old school fighting style too. So
Yeah.
When you're planning for a fighter, obviously you're watching tape on like the current fights, maybe his last couple of fights, whatever it is. And you're looking at things like nobody's thinking, okay, he's gonna switch up and go back to like 2-3 years ago. You know what I mean? So now I'm in here basically not even fighting the same guy that I planned on fighting.
No,
You know
that's what happens though.
Yeah. So I think that, and I know we mentioned about how it was crazy how Patty's face was like beaten to death,
destroyed,
and then Gaethje looked like he just got in there
first round. That man, he made out of granite or something because he was taking some bombs too. Patty was lighting that man up. I can't believe that he didn't put him. I can't believe neither one of them went to sleep in that round. That match was insane.
Man.
Like I was saying, that's Forrest Griffin, Stephen Bonner version 2 all day.
Man, it's crazy.
They showed up for that card because before that fight, that card was looking a little suspect.
bro. Hold on, my boy. We're trying to get that boy Julian Bell into the building here, but he's saying that we gotta send my man a new invite link. Hold on here, we're gonna do that. So who's on this next card coming up? They got
I want to say it's Volkanovski, ain't it?
I think it was something like that. I have to look at it again.
Yeah, I ain't got it in front of me.
But I think it might be something like that. I'm trying to get this new link up for my man's here. Yeah, we're live. Shout out to Yard Stream, man. We live here on Yard Stream for the first time. You know what I'm saying? Some of my folks that came over that have been listening to me on Spotify, y'all already know what it is. But this is our first time going live here on YouTube and dealing with we're a bunch of old men here dealing with technology. So we
Oh yeah, you already know.
Yeah,
I walked right in here.
Yeah, we on here doing it. So I'm trying to send my man a new invite link because something happened, man, where I had to set up a new stream or something. But we're gonna get it right. We're gonna do more episodes. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it right. So basically what we're planning on doing here is we're doing an episode. Obviously, we're gonna get into that a little bit later. We have Monday Night Raw just wrapping up. So Monday nights, Friday nights after SmackDown, and then we try to catch you guys as well after PLE events. We try to as much as we can based off schedule, and we're gonna get it in. Also, I got a couple of links in the bio I gotta add for you guys after the show. Obviously, the Trell Count official Instagram page. Also, shout out to Mars Car Audio, one of our sponsors, my dad's company based out of Atlanta, man. You get your car hooked up, get the windows tinted, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you're trying to do, I don't know, like some underglow, hydraulic, paint job, wrap, whatever y'all crazy folks try to do these days. You know what I'm saying? We do it all over there, and we'll get you hooked up real tight. Also, shout out to my boy David Lucas Funny, one of the top comedians coming up in the game. I tell you right now, he's got some shows coming up, I believe, in mid-March, Bakersfield, California. So if you're in the area, come out. I think it's March 12th and 13th. You got 2 shows out there. I will be at one of those shows, so you can come out. If you get lucky enough, we'll get you backstage. You know what I'm saying? And shot with your boy though. Shout out to him, man. You know, the next Kevin Hart out here.
Hell yeah, he's funny as hell, man. Kill Tony, doing him right.
Yeah, right, with the Kill Tony squad. I'm still trying to send this thing home. Let me see this copy. And man, what else we had tonight? Let's see what we got. We're getting into here. We talk about the NFL. Yeah. And then also, so Saturday night main event, man. How you feel about that?
It was a good card for a main event.
Say it like that.
I think it was one of the better ones.
I feel like it was kind of mid. You feel like it was mid?
It's a Saturday main event. You know,
I feel like it was.
They've all been pretty mid, you know.
I feel like it was like a really good. You know what it felt like? Like it could have been like the first Raw.
Yeah, like a Raw after Mania.
Raw after Mania, or like a first Raw. You know what I mean? Like yeah. I feel like it could have been that. But then you had Cody Rhodes. I feel like, in the beginning you had the Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu. I thought
that was some bullshit.
Even though that was very entertaining with them having like a the brawl and everything. I feel like they changed something around. I don't know if I feel like they cut that. They didn't have an actual match. They cut the match.
Yeah.
And I think I saw an article on that. So I think there was a reason, but I didn't really read it or look at it. I was busy at work. But I think either because of time constraints, or maybe they decided to change something, or maybe I feel like they're just saving an actual match between those guys for like a later date.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I don't think Jacob Fatu, he's not in the Rumble, is he? Is he in the Rumble? I don't think
he's I think they both are. Yeah. They're gonna come head to head in the Rumble.
They are both in the Rumble.
Yep.
So I think maybe in the Rumble they meet again.
Double elimination.
And now you're setting up for Cody
Chamber
at the Chamber.
Yep. And then they're gonna set up a Mania match between those two.
Okay, yeah. Because something's gonna happen at the Chamber where it's still like unresolved.
Yep.
And then you get oh, we got my man in the building. We got Julian Bell coming to you live from Arizona out there in the desert. You know what I'm saying? Tapping in with your boy. Tell everybody how you feeling out there, man. Oh, hell. Look at him. He ain't got no audio, y'all. Bless his heart. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? That's my fault. That's my fault. I got to add him to the stage. My fault. I'm talking shit.
All right. Now I'm
there he is.
Hey, I got to add him to the stage. All right. He's in. So, okay. Here he is, y'all. Once again, your boy Julian Bell joining the show from Arizona. What's up, man?
Man, nothing much. What a Monday Night Raw, I could tell you that much.
Oh, you say it wasn't? You didn't like it?
No, it was a good show. It was
I thought you said you didn't like it. Okay, yeah. We're gonna get into that in a minute. Right now, we're talking about Saturday night main event, and like Jacob was just saying that when the show first started, we had Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu had that big brawl and everything, and they really didn't have a match, and we were talking about how they're kind of prolonging that and building that story, and then he was saying that probably in the Royal Rumble you're probably looking at something like a double elimination with those two, and then maybe a quick match at the Chamber,
right?
That stays unresolved, and then moving into something at WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's kind of looking that way. The way it's shaping out. Yeah, it's looking. That's how it's going to be. Going to be planning out.
Yeah. So, and then obviously, that gives Cody something to do, at least for the rest of the year or the rest of the season, as we call it, because WrestleMania season. But because obviously when Drew McIntyre made it clear with this, and it's what, the writers are so funny because they're so funny because they say Drew comes out there, right? Now don't forget, before all of this, right? So right. Drew and freaking what's his face? What's the general manager on SmackDown? What's his face?
Nick Aldis.
Yeah, they were talking or whatever. And okay, come on. So you went to this guy's house with a team of lawyers that you came, so and you combed through. So if I have a team of lawyers and we had a sit down, we had a detailed overlook of the contract. Matter of fact, you made it like your focus of the whole thing, that you were just so focused on this contract, and the whole reason that Drew McIntyre would not sign is because he didn't like the details of the contract. So this whole story for like at least 2-3 weeks was all about the details. I keep highlighting that word, the details of the contract. Okay. And then he finally gets what he wants and he signs it. And then on SmackDown, they both verbally confirm it. They both read over the contract and it's all good, right? Nowhere in here did I hear Nick Aldis say, oh yeah, and Cody doesn't get a shot if he or whatever, right? So fast forward, Drew's like, hey, oh, by the way, I beat you. And now there's this magical small print, that I guess even the most educated lawyers didn't, they missed it, right? That now says that Cody cannot get a rematch. And nobody knew about this now until Drew McIntyre. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, so you gotta look at the details. Obviously, if you're like a 10, 12-year-old kid watching this, you ain't thinking like that. Like, oh, okay, whatever. You're just like, oh, okay, Drew pulled the fast one. But as a grown-ass adult, I'm like, wait a minute. What about these lawyers?
Yeah, nobody looking over shit. Just reckless.
I'm gonna need my money back if I'm Cody Rhodes. I'm gonna need my money back. Because you know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't know who he hired. He must have hired Saul Goodman or something. Because there ain't no way.
That's Saul Goodman.
There ain't no way. He must have hired Saul Goodman because come on, man. You ain't see that print where he's saying I get no rematch?
Rematch, right?
Yeah. So now I gotta fight Jacob Fatu, which that kind of didn't make no sense because I guess it did make sense because Jacob is saying that, okay, I attacked Drew because he's the one, or he thinks he's the one that attacked me. Now, you got to look at their Easter eggs and all of this because they keep mentioning how, Jacob has never confirmed, and we don't have any type of like video footage of him getting attacked by Drew or nothing like that, right? And then I think this past Friday, they even said that, hey, like Drew was like, look, Drew has said multiple times, and he has said, hey, man, it was not me.
Right.
Said that multiple times. It was not me. And Jacob still has not came out and said, I know for a fact it's him. I think, or I know it's him, just based off of his past history. Oh, I know it can't be anybody else but him. So apparently they're kind of moving towards that somebody else attacked Drew McIntyre. Right? So I feel like all of this is like a distraction because we're missing that Easter egg. It's like, wait a minute, he keeps on saying it wasn't him. And obviously, we're all like, well, obviously, we assume it was him because he's a heel, because Drew McIntyre's a heel. So obviously, in our minds, we're like, well, a heel is not going to tell the truth. Of course, he's going to say it wasn't him, but what if it really wasn't him? So here's my thing, right? Here's what would be absolutely crazy to me, right? What if the person that attacked Jacob Fatu is either Chris Jericho or Cody Rhodes attacked Jacob Fatu? How about that?
Yeah,
that could go.
They need a turncoat. Yeah,
nobody would see that coming, right?
No.
But then my only thing is, what would be the reason for Cody Rhodes to attack him?
Yeah,
and then what would be for Jericho?
Well, Jericho's a whole new character. Well, he's not new, but he hasn't been in the company for like years. So they can make up anything for him.
Right.
And obviously he's definitely gonna be a part of whatever writing or creative process is in store for him. So obviously, and he's a genius, man. So he's gonna add something in there, you know what I mean, to where it makes sense. So if he were to jump Jacob Fatu, it could be any reason. But honestly, it would make more sense for Jericho to attack Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can see that because
unless they're gonna be like a little faction going forward.
Because that's what they should have did. I would not have involved Jacob Fatu. There were so many ways. I would have just let Jacob Fatu come back at the Royal Rumble and do his own thing with somebody else, maybe. You know what I mean? Like you could easily did like a Jacob Fatu versus Oba Femi storyline. That would have been crazy.
Would have been good.
No, not this. You can't do that this early.
That's too much.
Yeah. Who you gonna beat this early? You can't beat either of them this early.
I don't know, man. I just would have had like a nice little clash between them or something like that. Like see who's tougher type thing. Like maybe like a no contest. You know what I mean?
No, but I think you were onto something with the Jericho and the Cody Rhodes.
Right.
You could have like an ex AEW faction. You could have him.
You don't have to mention AEW because you can't, but you can say, well, hey, you
don't have to say, hey, they ain't gonna say AEW, but they're gonna, play around with it.
But you left the other.
Yeah. You can even bring up, they could throw Jade in there. They could have, they got so many people right now.
Mm-hmm.
They got what's his name? Ricky Saints.
Will Hobbs coming there too.
Yep, Hobbs, Ricky Saints. You got all them people down in NXT right now. They got something that, if they want to pull the trigger on it, they got something there.
And speaking of Will Hobbs, though, I know they said his name's going to be like Royce something or something. They're changing it. Obviously, we knew that already. So I assume, I'm pretty sure. I would be surprised if not. But I'm pretty sure Hobbs is going to debut on NXT. Pretty sure.
Yeah, he's got to. Yeah. They just lost. Yeah, he's got to.
Yeah, because, it would be disrespectful, though. I feel like that would be crazy if Will Hobbs popped up like on SmackDown. That would be okay, but then it's like, damn, like you let that man go straight to SmackDown, and then you stuck Ricky Saints, who at the time, think about it, Ricky Saints before he left AEW, Ricky Saints, to me at least, Ricky Saints, as far as AEW goes, he was on a higher pecking order.
Yep.
In AEW than Ricky Saints was.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So how are you gonna you bring over Ricky Saints and then you put him on NXT, but then you bring in Will Hobbs and put him on straight to SmackDown? That's fucked up. You know what I mean? But you know what? I would not put that shit past WWE, dog. I really would not put that past WWE, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's all about what they want and whatever the vision is. So like if his character or whatever fits something they need, like they'll do it. They'll say, hey, you know what? Hey, we need them on SmackDown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
They'll throw them. Yeah. They'll do whatever. Yeah.
Like for real, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like I would be like, whatever. But he probably won't care. He's making his money regardless or whatever. But
no, but he ain't gonna get the Jade treatment. He gonna get, like you said, he gonna get stuck in NXT.
Jade's just like a once in a lifetime talent though.
Oh, 100%.
That's one of those things, like wherever she goes, like there's like, I mean, that's main roster off top. Same thing when you had, honestly, I'm shocked that that Blake Monroe didn't go straight to the main roster.
No, they needed help down, They keep they know what they're doing.
Everybody up at one time.
Yep. That's why Will Hobbs going. They're just bringing up too many people right now.
Yeah, because I was like, man, y'all took Oba and Jordan off. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they knew they had Will Hobbs coming. They could afford it. Yeah. And then they got these people coming in from Evolve, man. These people are making them look like superstars off rip. I like
Kendall Gray a lot.
Gray.
I'm starting to like that boy Jackson. What's his name? Jackson Drake or whatever his name is.
Yep.
Jackson Drake. I like what's that boy from Shiloh Hill? I like Shiloh Hill. He looks like a rookie Bray Wyatt.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's the Undertaker's boy.
Yeah, Shiloh Hill. Something about him, man. Something about him.
Yeah, the missing tooth.
Yeah, something about him, man.
Yeah, that's the Taker's boy. He was from that. What was that? That Legend LFG show.
LFG, yeah.
Yep.
And then yeah, man, it's a few people on there. Izzy Dame is starting to do her thing. JC Jane is overdue for the main roster, though. Come on, man.
Yeah, I think they're gonna call her up soon.
Yeah.
JC Jane is it, dude.
She could fit right into Judgment Day. I see Judgment Day about to turn into an all-women's faction real soon. Really? They're kicking Finn out quick. Watch it.
What about Dom? What about Dom Mysterio?
He hurt. They got to do something in the meantime,
But honestly, Dom can just come back and do his own thing, man. Dom can do his own thing. He don't need a faction anymore.
No, not no more.
Nah, yeah, he's good on his own. He doesn't really need them. And then what else we had? So we had that. And then tonight, where are we at? Yeah, Monday Night Raw, man. So man, it was a couple things tonight, bro. So I mean, it was good. I mean, nah, man, because first of all,
too many tag matches.
Yeah.
Speaking of tag matches, first of all, I see they went to catering and they went and got the Alpha Academy, and then they put them out there against the Creed brothers, which I like the Creed brothers, right?
The Creeds need to be
the Creed remind me of those boys from back in the day, man. What's that boy Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Hawk from back in the day, right? So I'm like, okay, so. I'm thinking like, okay, the winner of this is going to get a shot at the tag titles. You got Jey Uso. He coming through the crowd. Yeeting, you know what I'm saying? Yeeting, he took a handful of somebody's popcorn and eat it again. And then he finally got down to the announce table. And then, took him 3 business days to get down there. And then when he gets down there, he's on commentary. And so
got hit in the oxygen tank.
Right. So I'm like, no, wait a minute, man. So I'm watching this match. And then I'm like, and then New Day was in there too, right? So New Day was in there. So I'm thinking, like, okay, well, they're probably may go ahead, and that would be cool. They may go ahead and let New Day win it because New Day can then give us another classic banger, between them and the Usos. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They give us maybe something like the Royal Rumble. Who's supposed to? When's this match supposed to be with the Rumble? Right? Was that for the Rumble? Was that for a shot at the Rumble, or is it?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, yeah. So like at the Rumble, so that would be nice. A nice match during the Rumble to have the New Day and the Usos, right? So that's what I was thinking, right? But then who wins this match? Freaking Tozawa and Otis. And I'm like, time out. Right? Because first of all, I mean, I'm not mad about nobody getting pushed because they pushing like Maxine anyways because she left and push Maxine. But this is my beef, right? Even, you know what? Yeah, I'll go ahead and say that. Even if it was just the New Day versus them and they had won, I still would have been like, but then I could see that because New Day already had their time, like, Hall of Fame tag team.
Yeah.
You're going to push somebody, you got to beat a good team. You know what I mean? So, okay, I can see that. Like, Kofi and Xavier putting those guys over. But then you got Brutus and Julius Creed, who was sitting in catering. They got called up because first of all,
where'd they been?
No, they could have stayed where they was at, bro, because they was on NXT. They was on NXT and they was doing good. Like they could have had a legendary NXT run, but no, they called them up and they put them on Raw, which was cool because at first they was with Chad Gable and all, and Ivan Allen and all them or whatever. So I was like, okay, whatever, right? So finally, these boys, and I think one of them might have had an injury or some shit like that. But either way, they come back. Okay, so I'm like, okay, they back, they healthy, they ready to go, they look good. Now it's time to hit that button, right? So, but not only do you not let the Creed brothers win this match, but then you allow them to get pinned. And even if it was like Otis, I would have been like, all right, they trying, I could justify a little bit, like at least 50% of it. Because I'm like, all right, well, they trying to make Otis look like, a powerhouse or something. No, man, they got
Tozawa getting the pin.
They got Tozawa. This dude, first of all, I don't know what that even was, that weak-ass senton or whatever it was off the top. I don't even know what it was, man. A half-ass senton with the pin or whatever. And now you got Tozawa, who weighed like, 5 pounds, and Otis going against the Usos. That's not even believable. Right. It's not believable. You know what I'm saying? So and so you pushing these guys that been here for 100 years that, in my opinion, should have been cut anyways. And that's another thing. Let's talk about that. You cut all these people. You cut Braun Strowman. You cut I don't know if Blair Davenport. I think she might still be there, but you cut a lot of goddamn people. First of all, Braun Strowman is enough. We wouldn't stay right there. Braun Strowman is enough. That motherfucker like 8 people. Okay. So like that's enough. That's enough, right? You know what I'm saying? You cut Braun Strowman, but you kept Otis and Tozawa. And I'm not trying to say that they don't deserve to have a job. But once again, if I'm Braun Strowman and I'm at the house and I'm watching tonight, I'm like, there ain't no way they cut me. And they got these 2 clowns, they got these 2 buffoons going against the Usos at the Royal Rumble. Come on, man. Come on. And not only at the Royal Rumble, the first ever Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. I know the Saudis ain't signed up for this. They didn't cut the check for that. No. They didn't cut the check for that. You know what I'm saying? They over there watching confused like me. They had to take the robe back, take the glasses off. They looking like we didn't sign up for this. We didn't do. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What's going on back there? So I don't know, man. So we're gonna see. Some of y'all might not agree or whatever. We're gonna see, man. But something got to be done with the Creed brothers. Either send them back to NXT.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the tag division over there. I don't even know who the tag champions over there. I don't even know who.
I heard, and I don't know how true it is, but yeah, I heard the Street Profits supposed to go down there and work.
Yeah, where they at?
Yeah.
Well, you know what though? I know Montez, but that was a minute ago. Montez and Bianca Belair was on a honeymoon or something. Not honeymoon, but like an anniversary trip or something. But that was a minute ago. Right. And I know, they just not on TV right now. But you know what though? A lot of people still be working. But they don't be on TV. They be on live events, like like the dark matches.
Right. Yeah. So
they be doing that too. Because people I know that'll go to a show and they tell me, "Oh man, I saw so and so." I'm like, "Damn, he still got a job." Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, so maybe that's what's going on, right? But yeah, man, it's just the whole mess. That pissed me off. But we gonna move on. But then you had your man. So then now this AJ Styles stuff, right? Now, so I'm gonna have to say, when he first came out and started talking about retiring, at first I was like, bro, like how you gonna try to piggyback the John, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you know what though? I respect it because now I kind of see how he's doing it. Because John Cena had a whole announcement, like you knew what it was. It was the John Cena tour. It was like t-shirts, all this. He ain't doing all that. Like he ain't even really saying. He's just saying he made a statement on social media. Really, I don't think it was even like in person on TV. It was like on social media. He was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be retired. I'm gonna this is my last year, looking like whatever." And so with the story, they've slowly kind of cultivated that into the story where like he's getting, his set number of matches against people he's always wanted to face. Right. But they're not making, like with John Cena, every night it was about John Cena.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like every night we knew about that. Like, right. He's not doing that. It's just like every night, but he's kind of slipping in. He's doing stuff here and there. Like on Saturday Night Main Event, he got the Nakamura match. You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
he got the Nakamura match. And then tonight, he just came out talking about being a champion. CM Punk comes out. You get the CM Punk match. You know what I mean? And then of course we know how that ended. I was wondering how they was going to end that. I'm like, okay, both of these guys are right now. You got AJ on his way out, so you don't want to make him look super weak. But then you got CM Punk. That's your world champion. So I can't be letting my world champion get pinned clean just because I want to make AJ look good. You know what I'm saying? Because we knew that belt wasn't going to change hands. That ain't happening.
No, hell no.
That belt ain't going nowhere to like WrestleMania at the earliest. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That belt ain't going nowhere till WrestleMania because they definitely want CM, because CM Punk already had his first dream where it was like, okay, I got to main event a WrestleMania, but he's never got to walk into a WrestleMania as champion.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So they want that for him for sure. So like we already know that. So but I like how they did it. They had the Vision pop in there and pop it up, so then no, disqualification. So both guys clean, you know what I mean? And all that. So that was cool. Braun Breaker going his usual rampage. Man, I'm ready. Look, listen.
No, that was Finn. Finn broke it up.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Finn broke it up.
I'm thinking about a whole nother match. My bad.
Yep. Yeah, you thinking about
You had Finn Balor come out there and do his thing. Now I'm wondering where that's gonna go though, because
I like that. It's making Finn look strong.
I do like that. But now what? Because we already had the Finn Balor CM Punk match.
Yeah. CM Punk Demon.
Yeah. Ooh, CM Punk Demon at where? At what event? What we doing this at?
I was thinking so.
I mean, he ain't in the Rumble.
Oh, we doing this at the Rumble?
Yeah, they already said, what was it? He went to Adam Pearce to try to declare for the Rumble.
Yeah, he said.
Adam Pearce said the Rumble was full.
Adam Pearce said it's full.
Yep.
So okay, but how? So just because he attacked CM
what's Punk doing at the Rumble?
Punk ain't gonna let that slide. So Punk gonna be like, hey, nah, I want this dude at the Rumble.
Right.
Yeah, what's Punk doing at the Rumble? Exactly.
Yeah, Punk's gonna want the match now. You know what I mean? So you think he's gonna get Demon Finn Balor?
Maybe not this one.
Maybe WrestleMania. That's WrestleMania to me.
Yeah, Mania. Yep. If they keep this feud, but it all depends on if Seth comes back. And then you got Braun.
See, there's so many pieces.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
I think they're just covering their asses.
Yeah.
Man, damn, there's so many pieces. Because y'all messed me up with that one. I forgot about the Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
So what are we doing with Seth? So Seth is going to be in the Rumble because
if he's cleared.
Actually, no, they did. They did, because today I saw that they said that he was cleared, and I think declared for the Royal Rumble.
You could do him in the Rumble. You could do him in the Chamber. Fuck, he's Seth Rollins. He could just show up and say he wants a title match.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because he never lost, because he had to relinquish it. He had to relinquish, so he is owed a rematch. So, I mean, it's not even a rematch. It's pretty much just owed the shot because he had to relinquish it.
Right.
So, okay, you have that. But when does that happen? So I say this. So I say
it's going to be a Mania triple threat match.
Okay, Mania triple threat with CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and
Braun Breaker.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, I like that.
They finish it up. They'll finish up the Finn Balor beef at Elimination Chamber or a Saturday Night Main Event in between, and then they could push. You have Braun Breaker win the Rumble, and then Seth show up last minute and say, "I never lost," and he's in the match. Forces his way into the match.
Now, what are we doing with Roman Reigns?
Ooh. Give him Mania off.
Yeah.
What?
Give him Mania off, man. Give him Mania off.
Yeah, man. That's not gonna happen.
No, it ain't gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen. Come on.
But he need to face.
And he's in the Royal Rumble. So with So you know what? Also,
you got him. You got feed him. Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed's got the victory over him.
But you already did this though.
Yeah, you already
The
did.
last time they faced, Bronson Reed put him on that stretcher and he was bragging about it.
Yep. He lost the match, but he,
if I do that, then maybe I do that just to make Roman look strong. If I'm gonna do that, then maybe I do that at the Chamber, maybe. But yeah, Saturday night main event.
it all depends on the Rumble, how the Rumble plays out.
So with this Rumble, another thing real quick about this Rumble, right?
Mm-hmm.
This would also get me back to the writers. Yeah, I'm on their ass tonight because I'm looking at details, right? So, and this is actually, I mean, this is really, I can't even attack the writers from today because this has been since the beginning of time, bro. Like since even the Attitude Era everywhere, right? Every year when the Rumble comes, you have a couple of bullshit qualifying matches.
Yep.
And you already know who's going to win them.
Right.
Or you got somebody who was clearly that we already knew was going to be in the Rumble come out and feel the need to announce that he's in the Royal Rumble for no damn reason. Like, come on, man. Here comes, this guy, Cody Rhodes. Oh, I'm going to be in the Rumble. Well, no shit, you're going to be in the Rumble. You're Cody Rhodes.
Right?
Like, what else was you going to do? You going to be a referee? You know what you was going to do. You know
That's
what I'm
funny.
saying? So come on, man. Like every year that happens. So that's annoying because I'm just like, whatever, dude. Like now, maybe like certain people, like I feel like if you're gonna have those segments, save those segments for people that we want to see in the Rumble. Like maybe like people who are new. Like for example, like if somebody like Javon Evans probably should have declared for the Royal Rumble.
Right.
Or, you know what I mean? Because it's his first. If it's your first Rumble or you're a rookie, I feel like it's okay for you to do I'm declaring for the Rumble segment because we're not sure if you're going to be in it or not. We've never seen you in it, and we don't know what the plans are for you. So that's cool. Like, or like even if like Obafemi, like let's say Obafemi made his debut and then announced it, that would have been cool. You know what I mean? Because like, oh shit, Obafemi's on the main roster now, and he's going to be in the Rumble. Like that would be dope.
They did doing a commercial.
Oh, for Obafemi?
Yeah, they did a video package for him.
He's gonna be in the Rumble?
Yeah, he's gonna be in the Rumble.
Okay, yeah, I must have not been in the room for that. Okay, I didn't see that. Okay, so yeah, you see what I'm saying? So that
they gave him a promo.
That was cool though. That's cool though, because see, I didn't know that. So like that's cool. But all these people who are already established, like, come on, man, like Cody Rhodes really gonna be in there. Like, why are you announcing? Why are you here right now talking about that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. I mean, it's cool for them to put you on a graphic. If they want to put you on a poster or like release a list of names and have you on there, cool. Okay. But I don't need a whole segment, like a whole 3 minutes of the show, 5 minutes. That shit adds up. That's TV time. Are you telling me that you're gonna be in the Rumble? And now I go to a commercial for Shake Shack. Come on, man. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I gotta be smart about it. But and then you had and you had the main event, and then you had Javon Evans. I don't know. Javon Evans had a weird run-in with AJ in the back. I don't know what he was saying. It sounded like to me he was messing up his lines or something, and then he just cut himself off and disappeared. I mean, I don't know. Did y'all see that? Like,
they gave him a commercial spot. I don't know if you probably saw it, but he gave him a commercial spot where he did announce where he was in the Royal Rumble. So
no, I'm talking about in the back when it was AJ Styles. He was warming up, and then Javon walks up to him and starts saying a bunch of something.
No, I missed that part.
Yeah, it didn't make sense, and then he kind of just walked away. I was like, and even AJ, and I feel like he messed up. I feel like it looks like, I mean, this is live TV, so it looks like he forgot what he's supposed to say or something, and then he kind of just was like, "Oh yeah,"
tried to add a little bit.
Yeah, because he was like, "Oh yeah, good luck, I'm out," and then AJ was like, "Well, that was weird."
That's funny.
Like, I don't know what just happened. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, what just happened, bro?
Like, what's going on here?
Yeah. So I don't know. So that whole thing. And then Michael Cole accidentally called AJ Styles Nakamura up. I mean, that's just whatever.
Yeah, it's a slip up. Shit's gonna happen.
Yeah, whatever. But overall, man, it was a solid ass show, man. So and then also a little. So it's time for our final thoughts. So let's swing over here. So 2K26, man, we saw a commercial where Paul Heyman, Triple H.
Oh yeah.
So apparently, so WWE 2K26, 2K has released three. Well, at this point, 3 covers. You have the Attitude Era cover, okay?
Yep.
And then you have the Monday Night Wars cover, and then they released today the Triple H King of Kings edition. So apparently tonight they revealed that the Triple H edition is the deluxe edition.
Okay.
So I think it's something closer to what we had last year, where I think last year, obviously, like the highest tier was like your bloodline. And then right below that, it was like your second. So basically, you really actually have, I'm thinking you have like 2 special editions, basically, because you have like, but then you have like your special edition, like top tier, your bloodline, like we have now, right? And then you have that last, you had the second special edition that was like the Dead Man edition, the Undertaker.
Yep.
Okay. And then right below that one, you had this was stand no deluxe. Deluxe was somebody else, wasn't it? Deluxe was like kind of Roman. I think Roman was standard.
Roman was standard.
But then somebody else was in the middle, deluxe. Was it Bianca? I think it was Bianca. No.
There was the Dead Man.
Oh yeah, the Dead Man, I think.
The bloodline, and wasn't there like the family tree or?
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah.
bloodline.
Family tree, yeah, the bloodline.
The family tree was the bloodline.
Okay.
But there was somebody else. So basically, this year, I think what they're trying to do is your top. So what it looks like, your top tier this year is going to be that. I think it's going to be.
It's got to be the Attitude Era.
Yeah. And then your second tier is going to be your Monday Night Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And your deluxe is going to be your King of Kings. And then obviously this Friday, they're going to announce the standard cover athlete. Okay. So, which we're expecting to be CM Punk. That's what everybody's saying.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
But we don't know. Honestly, I could see them going Braun Breaker.
Yeah, Braun Breaker and Dom.
Dom would be crazy. You know what?
Dom and Braun Breaker, a split screen, you know? They could have a split cover.
Bring Dom back. Like you hit you reveal the cover and then Dom comes walking out like talking shit. And that just gives him more to talk about. Because he's already saying he's the greatest of all time because he won the Intercontinental title. Now he's gonna talk about how he's the cover athlete. You know, also you could easily give it to like Becky Lynch. Because Becky Lynch will be talking about you know, with her whole gimmick about like everybody's saying it now, 2K saying it. you know what I mean? Dude, I love that gimmick, man. It ain't just me saying it; everybody's saying it.
Becky don't miss.
Yeah, so I could see them doing that, which would further give her more ammunition for her gimmick. Because now I'm on a 2K cover. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I could see that. I could see Seth Rollins, obviously. Seth Rollins, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll do it this early, but at some point, I could see Logan Paul on the cover.
No, yeah, definitely.
Logan Paul. I think Logan Paul on the cover. Drew McIntyre, obviously. I'm not a big Drew McIntyre fan, but we know that. But Drew McIntyre, obviously.
If he didn't do it during COVID, no, he ain't gonna be. I don't think Drew's gonna be on the cover.
Yeah, Drew,
he had his best shot during COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. And who else? I mean, I could see them. And so also with this 2K thing,
Rhea
themes, because I mean, yeah, this is cool with the Attitude Era and everything. And
Rhea would fit the Attitude Era.
Yeah, we're gonna get off here in a minute. We got like 10 more minutes here. Before we get off, but I want to talk about final thoughts here. So with the this 2K thing, you had this year we had the Bloodline thing that was cool. Then we're doing Attitude Era, that's cool. But if you look at everything they've done with like the years of WrestleMania in the past and all these themes, obviously there's gonna be a 2K every year. So I'm looking like down the line, like where are they going to get more ideas from? Like, even though we're trying, we're focused on 2K26, but before you know it, it's going to be time for 2K27. So what's going to be the theme next year? Or like, what's going to be the theme in 2K28? What are you going to do for 2K29? Because every year you have to have a theme.
Right? Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, what are you going to do?
They're doing John Cena next year for sure.
No surprise. Okay. With this year.
You know what though? But they had a John Cena showcase in 2K24 though.
Yeah, but now they got 3 more. They had a whole nother. They could do the whole retirement year, all in one showcase.
Oh yeah.
So what's it gonna be like? What's the special edition? There's gonna be like a "You Can't See Me" edition or something. I don't know, like
something. Yeah.
You Can't See Me edition. I think what it is, they want to give everybody like the first year without Cena. And now, because like the longer he's gone, the more you miss him type thing.
Yeah.
And then now, like right when you start missing them, 2K27, oh, John Cena is back. You know what I mean? Type thing. Well, yeah, at least in the game, he's back.
Mm-hmm.
Do we ever see a Bray Wyatt situation, like a Wyatt family thing?
Yeah, we could. They should.
I feel like, well, I think some people felt like it should have happened, right away, but it's like, I feel like they didn't want. I think that becomes a fine line between we want to pay our respects, but then we don't want to make it seem like we're trying to cash in on it.
Yeah.
Right? You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
because, give it a few more years.
Yeah, because you know how these fans are. It's like, and of course, everybody's saying, "Oh, you guys should have," because people were saying that. Oh, well, Bray should be have his own game. Oh, Bray should be in the Hall of Fame. But if any of these things have happened, you would have been like, because we already know, even with the Hall of Fame, what happens? You put somebody in the Hall of Fame, WrestleMania weekend. Me and Jules, we go to WrestleMania every year. So we know you go. I mean, for those who don't know, when people go in the Hall of Fame every year, you go to WWE World or the shop store, and then what do you have? All their merch and special edition Hall of Fame, T-shirts and gear and everything for a purchase. So as soon as that happened, oh well, here you go. Here goes this guy on his couch somewhere. Oh, we'll put Bray in the Hall of Fame, and then when they put him in the Hall of Fame, the same guy gets back on social media. Oh, well, look at TKO, those greedy fuckers trying to get paid. That's what.
Always something to bitch about.
Yeah.
Right. And now, not only are you greedy and selfish, but you're cold-hearted because you're cashing in on Bray Wyatt's death. That's what they would have said.
Yeah.
That's what they would have said. You know what I mean? So I think it's like
you ain't wrong there.
Yeah, we're gonna wait. Just like there's plenty of people who still aren't in the Hall of Fame that should be in the Hall of Fame that have been around way longer than Bray Wyatt. And eventually they will get in the Hall of Fame, whether it's a contract issue or whatever it is, or whatever situation, a legal issue they have to wait to get past to get them in. Like they'll eventually will get them in there, or hopefully, right? So I think he'll get in there. I just think they're waiting for the right time, like you said. So. But yeah, guys. So and then also, one last thing here. So we had Adam Copeland. I saw on social media, he was uploading a video and he was talking about how it's been a long career. Pretty much, he was talking like he's about to be done pretty soon, man. How you guys feel about that? You feel like he should be done, or he's got another run in him, or?
Yeah,
he should have been done 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Time ago.
I love Edge, but I mean, come on, man. He ain't done nothing in AEW.
Right.
They wasted his ass.
Did he win the world title one time? Right?
No,
he hasn't even done that yet.
No, but who beat
not him.
Nope.
No. You're making me laugh, man. Wait though, but because Moxley had that briefcase thing.
Yeah.
Had the briefcase.
Oh, wasn't that Hangman that won the briefcase?
Yeah, Hangman won the briefcase.
Oh, yeah, it was Hangman that won the briefcase.
Yeah, that man should have never left WWE. He should have retired when they kicked him out.
I mean, but he made that bag though.
Yeah.
AEW.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's gonna make the AEW return because I was looking it up and it says his contract is up October 2026.
But ain't nobody ever gonna remember Adam Copeland.
But he was.
They always gonna remember Edge.
But he was. Come on, man. But he was.
I love to do. I ain't hate. You know, it was a terrible run. It was a bad idea. He got money.
He.
They didn't even do the Edge and Christian shit right. Come on, man.
Dude did.
Well, I mean, yeah. But what I was gonna say is contracts up in October. We're sitting in January because I know that it says that he's away filming something, a TV show or something, or whatever's happening. So when the filming is over, obviously supposedly he'll come back to AEW. Even though we know that Tony Khan likes to sit guys in the show, even when they're on contract. But I mean, obviously, if he wants to come back, he can come back. I'm sure Tony's not going to say you can't come back. I mean, so that's one of his main event, top guys. So, and I think right now there's plenty for him to do right now with the current story they have going on. I just feel like with AEW, I feel like it's not bad. It's just like there's just I feel like there's too much happening at once.
Yeah.
Like so like right now, like who's the world champion? MJF, right?
MJF.
Right.
And then you got like 50
best
people
thing AEW got.
But you have 50 people going after the world title at once. I feel like
none of them worthy of it.
You have Samoa Joe trying to get a rematch. So I guess I'll give Samoa Joe benefit of the doubt. I mean, that's standard. Like you had the belt, you lost it, you're going for the rematch.
Yeah.
But then you have Kenny Omega who came out of nowhere. I don't even know where he even came from. Kenny Omega, I should get a belt. Like, why? Because you're Kenny Omega?
Right.
Because you didn't earn anything. But I love Kenny Omega too. Like, so that's cool or whatever, but you didn't really do anything to earn it. You just came out and made an announcement and said that you should get it. That's the thing. I've never seen anybody actually win a title shot at AEW. People like literally just come out there.
They gifted them.
And cut people off on the promo. And
the
be like,
Casino Battle Royal or
yeah.
Yeah.
And even with that, I will say that one at first I didn't like it, but then it grew on me. I'm like, okay, actually that's pretty cool. I thought about it, right? Because the casino thing is actually pretty cool. The only thing about the casino thing that I don't like is that as soon which to me is kind of stupid though, is because okay, everybody's in it or whatever, but I guess that's why it's called a casino. But everybody's in it, but then as soon as someone gets a pin, it's over. So I don't even get a chance to come out.
Yeah.
I don't even get that. So like you tell me that I'm in this match because so how they even decide? I guess people like pick numbers, right? Like what number they might be.
Yes. I think what they do, like cards or something like that. I think
because I don't even know because they never really explain how they decide who comes out because people come out at random.
Right,
so how do you know? But I think one time Tony, I think he said that it's a random pick, a random draw, and then they'll tell the person you got to go right now, like it's time, go ahead, like or whatever, like And it's like so you're just back there waiting to hopefully make it in the match before somebody gets a pin. Because if not, like let's say you were like imagine being at the curtain and then it's over. Oh shit! Well, I was about to come out. You know what I mean? Like,
some AEW shit.
I don't understand it because at least with the Royal Rumble, you got 30 guys, and all 30 will be in this match. You know what I mean? 30 will be in this match. There is no
29 got to be eliminated.
Right. Unless you have like some type of swerve, like when someone gets attacked and replaced, something like that. You know what I mean? But other than that, you're gonna have all 30 guys in there. But yeah, AEW is like, yeah, we got 50 guys on the list, but maybe 15 might get in before somebody gets a pin.
Oh shit! Is ISO Speed gonna be in this Rumble?
I don't even know.
Come on, we've been seeing them training videos. Him and Randy.
Oh yeah. So I think they might put him back in there just because he was a big thing, like trending.
Oh yeah, that was a huge video last year.
They're gonna have you come back. So
yeah, that was huge.
Honestly, they might start making him a thing like every year, where like every time, but there's like some type of unique way that he enters, and
somebody kills him.
Yeah, something happens. I think it's gonna kind of become like, you know, with the Kofi thing. Like, you remember Kofi? Kofi used to always have a way that he would save himself from getting eliminated. Some crazy way that he was.
Yeah.
So I think I Show Speed will become like the next Kofi, where there's always some kind of crazy spot with I Show Speed.
Yeah. Oh, but Femi gonna kill him this year or something.
Yeah. Well, what I would do is I would start making it a thing. Like, I would start making like I Show Speed, like start like trying to like come up with like different different crazy ass plans of ways that he can get over in the Rumble. But every time he tries something sneaky, it never works.
Yeah.
Like do something like maybe one year he dresses up as a cameraman and tries to sneak in there, and then he gets caught, or like, you know what I mean? Or something.
Yeah, have him be a comic gimmick. That'd be funny.
That should be funny because every year he tries something to get over, but it never works for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that would be cool. But yeah. So I mean, we'll see, man. The Rumble, what that's coming up.
11 o'clock
next weekend.
Saudi Arabia. So for
2
us,
p.m. Eastern.
10 o'clock in the morning for us, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, what time is it for you guys?
2 p.m. Eastern.
2 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's like 12, I think, for us. No. Yeah.
11?
No, 11. So, all right, man. So, yeah, we're going to try to catch you guys again. You guys been great, man. We try to get back out here Friday after SmackDown, man. We're going to talk a little bit. I'm pretty sure we're going to get more news about 2K26. So, we're going to dive once they actually come out with a detailed list, unless they decide to release like 8 more covers. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll get more details on what's going to be in the game, and hopefully by Friday we'll have a breakdown of it, exactly what cover is going to be what, what features are going to be in each one, and we can kind of go over that and break it down for the fans here. And then we'll talk obviously about SmackDown. We'll see what's going on. Probably going to be a standard go home show for SmackDown, but we'll see what that's looking like. And then we'll do our thing, and then we'll have another show. We'll try. I do have a flight on Sunday to Orlando for work, so I'll try to get on. Well, you know what? I should be able to, because I should get on here with you guys again next Sunday after the Rumble, most definitely. And let's, I'm sure there'll be plenty to talk about after the Royal Rumble. So all right, guys, it's late here, man. It ain't late here. It's like 10, but I know it's like probably like 3 in the morning in freaking Detroit. But
no, it's only 1. It's only 1.
But anyway, guys, but we thank you guys for obviously Jules back in the building, and our newest cast member, Jacob, the Tree Man, Winnie, for dropping in. Thanks to everybody for listening and watching. Make sure you like, subscribe. This is a brand new YouTube channel, so show you boys some love. Get me out there into the YouTube universe. Shout out to all my listeners on Spotify that have been here since day one, and or wherever you get your podcast from. Thank you so much for listening in. And until next time, we are up out of here, guys. Have a great night, guys.
All right, take it easy, man.
Yeah.